DreAllDay.com.
Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. Topic right now is picking yourself up. And we all, I don't care how successful, how good you are, how confident, how mentally tough, how much stuff might be working for you or against you right now. Every human being, because we're human, we have peaks and valleys in our lives. We had times where things are going like amazing, even better than we expected. And we had times when things are not going the way that we wanted them to. Maybe they aren't going so badly, but our minds allow us to believe that things are like terrible because for whatever reason, we're just not getting the returns on our investments. Things are not popping off as quickly or as much as we expected them to. We all go through those periods in our lives. And it's our minds that make us feel that way, right? It's not what's actually happening, it's what's going on in our minds. Because you can be doing way better than 99% of the population, but if your mind is telling you that you're not doing as well as you should be doing, as well as you thought you would be doing, you can still feel like shit. You can be doing better than everybody else in your family and everyone else on the team, but if you're not performing at the level that you expected from you, for whatever reason, wherever you got that expectation, you're not going to feel so great. So everybody goes through that, no matter how high up or low down that person may be, in status or on the totem pole, or wherever you're comparing yourself to, whoever you're comparing yourself with. Now, while we know, now that we've established that everybody goes through it, the biggest challenge and the thing that separates, I think, the thing that separates the few from the many is our abilities and our willingness to engage our ability to pick ourselves up mentally, and how long that period is when we're feeling down before we get back on that horse, so to speak, and back in the kind of frame of mind that we need to be in. And I think once I really got to thinking about it, because I was thinking about this topic earlier today, and I thought, you know, maybe I didn't even need to make a video on this topic. I mean, wouldn't everybody kind of understand it? And I thought, as the more that I thought about it, I started thinking about people that I come across and people that I know and people who I talk to, and just the comments that I read, the millions of comments I read from people on videos or DMs and tweets and all this stuff. And I thought, you know what? A lot of people don't really get this. Like, they get it logically, but they don't really get it emotionally, and they don't get it to the point that they're actually applying it. When you're not feeling great, when things are not popping off, things are not going the way that you want them to, there's nothing wrong with you. All right? You're not losing, you're not a loser, you're not destined to stay in that space, but it is your responsibility when you do find yourself in that space mentally, because we've all been there. Some of you might be there right now as you're watching this video, listening to me talk. It's your responsibility to pick yourself back up. It's your responsibility to do whatever you got to do to get back up. Whatever it is that you need to do. For some people, I don't know, maybe you need to talk to someone who's inspiring or motivating that makes you feel good. Maybe it's a YouTube video that you watch. Maybe it's something that you like to do, like go play golf or go swimming or go spend time with, go take your dog for a walk or play basketball, whatever it is for you. Maybe you like to write in your journal, or maybe it's listening to certain music, or I don't know what it is for you. I can't say. I mean, whatever it is, you know what it is for you. What are the things that you like to do to make you feel good? Maybe it's sitting on the couch and eating a pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream and watching some Netflix. Whatever you got to do, it is your responsibility to pick yourself back up as quickly as possible. And the difference that I found in my experience between the people who reach those higher levels of achievement and the people who don't is not a difference in talent. It's not even a difference in their mental powers, like how confident a person is or disciplined or mentally tough, even though of course all those things matter. It's how much time passes between the point that a person gets into that space of not feeling great before they get back to feeling the way that they want to feel again. Does it? Because some people, it can be 10 minutes and they get right back. They feel for 10 minutes, they're not feeling right. They're not in the right space for 10 minutes, but then they get right back up and they do what they got to do. Other people, it's 10 days. Other people, it's 10 years. So the question that I want to pose to you, rhetorical question I want to leave you with here is, how long does it take for you when you're not feeling that great, things are not popping off the way that you want them to pop off, you just compared yourself to somebody else and everybody you compared yourself to seems to be doing better than you, at least based on what you can see of that person. How long do you allow yourself to stay down there mentally before you get back into your zone and doing what you need to do, thinking the way that you need to think so that you can be your best self? Because the longer that time frame is, all that time when you're not in that right mental space, you're not going to be doing the things that you need to do for yourself. And now time is wasted. Time is the most valuable thing you got. So the more you can shorten that time period to where it's just a little period, and again, everybody goes through it. So I'm not telling you that you can eliminate it, that it never happens. Everybody has it happen. It's how quickly do you get over it and get back to being you, doing you, and getting the results for you that you want for you. Work on your game. DreAllDay.com.